Hello, welcome to Yinka and Friends. Today I'm at Brixton Academy talking to Major Lazer before their sold-out show here tonight. So, for those who don't know, how did you guys get together to form Major Lazer?
Craigslist.
Craigslist.
Yeah.
Can you? I don't really know what that is because I'm from England, so I don't really.
You guys don't have
understand
Craigslist
it.
in London?
No, I don't think so. We've got Tinder, but they just meet up and they
Yeah,
we
did. We met up on Tinder too.
yeah, it's a bit weird. So how did you?
No, we Walsh crew with Black Chinese. I was a big fan of theirs. He's a dancehall crew, and they're the first guys to really do mashup style dancehall mixtapes. Chris is like the only person I knew in Trinidad that was doing weird mixes and owned a bar there, and he booked me for a show, and then he was like our first host when we started doing Major Lazer parties, and Walsh been starting with us like 3 years ago almost, and we just been together since then, just trying to team up and just do as much as we can in the world of like reggae and dance and dance music and stuff.
Yeah. So what can we expect from tonight? Is it going to be a massive show? Or?
That's our biggest headline show ever probably, and just if you liked our last album, it's gonna be kind of like we're gonna play a lot of tracks from there, and it's a big party. We didn't do Carnival this year, and so a lot of fans were kind of mad. So this is our show for them for the year in London. So it's been sold out for a long time. So excited to play. And
you've been on tour for a while. You're on tour until January, isn't it?
We're doing this tour, and then we're off most of December, and then in January we're going to do we're doing Jamaica in December, Curacao, some Caribbean shows. And then January, February is like South Africa, Australia, those places.
So how does it work when you're in the studio? Who does what?
We just spent a whole 2 weeks in Miami. Walsh was there, Chris was there a couple of days, just vibing. Walsh brought some records in that we wanted to make. I had some artists come through. At Taurus Riley and Rock City was writing with us, and it was like just fun. It's very casual. We rent a studio out. We just make music and see what works and what sticks. But I'm always working on the road. Like even on this tour bus, I'm still editing a song. Like tomorrow, I'm in the studio with Marshall Montano to finish a song we did at Red Bull, hopefully. And then it's just that kind of stuff. Always working. So you guys are big in, especially the UK dance scene. Do you find that it's like a lot of pressure on you to keep performing and keep providing the same sort of hype?
So. I mean, it's something we've been doing for a very long time, so it's natural for us. It's what we enjoy doing. So I don't think we even really think about it. I think a lot of people are like, but wow, you sold out Brixton Academy, how do you feel? And I say, well, cool. I mean, we just have to go out there and give 100% anyway, in the same way that we'd have to go out and give 100% if it was a 500-person venue, It's just, we just have to go hard every night regardless of what.
We went super hard when we did that attic upstairs of that radio. We've been parties where it was like 50, 60 people. We go way OD on the parties. But I think England, is definitely one of the most influential places for us. Like there wouldn't be Major Lazer if it wasn't for what you guys have here, the music scenes here. I think we're super influenced by what goes on in the underground, and what goes on with like hybrid music here. Because this is the place where everything is mashed up. It's been like that for 20 years, and the last year we've been like really focusing on the Caribbean, like touring there and making soca records and dancehall records. But every time we play like if you hear something like our Bungie Garland mix we did, it's like us taking that soca record and making something very commercial for the dances and for the raves, and we just like to pick up things, whatever it is. I think the whole thing is we love to party. We love to have like the vibes, and we take a lot of influences from the Caribbean party style and a lot of things from England, and it's cool that people support us here and they like the sounds and stuff like that. So,
like speaking of Pon the Floor, that sort of opened loads of doors for you guys. That sort of opened loads of doors for you guys. Do you find that it's hard to sort of keep the commercial and your roots separated, or do you not mind?
I don't think when Pon the Floor came out, it was intended for commercial anything, and I think that's why it stood so long. Like over the years, you can still play it because it never actually, I think, went commercial. Yeah. I don't think it.
One time when Beyonce was calling me.
Yeah, when Beyonce was texting me and I hit her back with K.
I was like, okay, yeah.
She's like, I want to use it, and I was like, K. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It never really.
Shout out, Bay.
Yeah. So I think that's what we really do, is just really focus on like just mashing up the parties, mashing up the live shows, and if something, I guess, goes into yeah, if something goes into another world, then that's cool. But I don't think that's ever the intention. Is to stay, what are we gonna do to stay focused and to these genres? We just do what we want to do.
So you've got a new album coming out next year. What can we expect from it?
We can't talk about it.
No?
I'll tell you a little bit something on the side.
He's gonna break the rules. Just whisper it to me. Just whisper it.
Yeah, it's gonna be called Radio Pirates, and
Radio.
and I think that it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be big, and if you liked what we were doing now, you're really gonna like it next. So.
And if you didn't like it, you
really hate it.
still ain't gonna like it.
Never like it. Now we're doing like a lot of records this next one. I mean, we just have the output is crazy now. I think the last album took a long time because I was working so hard on other projects and I was getting a team together. And then I also think that the label situation was really hard for me. We had a deal that we had to get out of, and this next album, everything's sorted already. And like, big shout out to all the people who supported us. In Europe we're on Because, and they've done such big things for us in England and France and Belgium. Like we've sold as many records in France as we have in America. So like we've just been grinding out here in Europe because we know that's where our fan base lies. And but even England, like we this is big. Brixton Academy, it's a huge deal for us to sell out. And it's just crazy to be out here and have people support us. But we hope next record we're gonna try to finish it up early in the year and then come out next year in the summertime.
So Diplo, Jillionaire, and Walshy, I want to thank you for joining me, and good luck tonight as well with your show.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Rinse.